We're looking at doing something different. It's our 40th anniversary, so we're looking at different. And the organization has, we still have a strong advocacy and a free enterprise kind of approach, but services to members are becoming more and more important. And this kind of service, telling people where their jobs were going to come from, and bringing in experts from every sector, was an innovation that we thought we'd introduce as part of our 40th anniversary. I thought the best line of the whole time was the guy from the oil industry who said Trinidad has an LNG resource development thing and a strong tourism thing. So you can have both in British Columbia, and I think that's a message we all have to get out. So the other thing I heard was, that we have a symbiotic relationship. We need everybody at the head table, all the resource industries and ever, to go ahead, because we benefit, and they need us in order to ensure that their projects go ahead. So I think that's a message everybody should take away. I take open shop as just a given. The industry is 80% open shop. Every project is considered to be going open shop. It's the rarest one that's limited to, that is not inclusive but closed and exclusive through the building trades. I think open shop's a fact of life in British Columbia, and it's that ship has sailed for a long time. So I just take it for granted. I didn't hear anybody saying we're going to limit the projects. And I think the LNG guys are looking at it on an open shop basis. Certainly the port has no bias either way. The housing industry has no bias either way. The mining industry, frankly, is mainly open shop. My members are the ones who build it. So I just think it's fortunate we don't even have to talk about it anymore, because it just is. When you think nightmare, people always think about the housing industry and whether there's a bubble, and the expert there with the stats and all he's seen has said, it looks pretty normal to us and there's no sign. But if interest rates double overnight, then we got an issue, those kinds of things. But, nothing sort of completely out of the blue happens. I think things will go well. Issue, I think, for British Columbia and for my members is you need to get commodity prices up. We need Tech Cominco to be making lots of money and expanding. We need other resource industries sort of growing. And so we need commodity prices to grow, and that's important. It's going to have a much bigger effect in Alberta than in British Columbia. Alberta's economy is not very diversified at all. I think 90% of their exports are oil, and they go to the States. So that's a real problem for them. In British Columbia, our economy is much more diversified, and our exports are much more diversified as well. I think only about half of our exports go to the United States. The rest goes around the country. So, diversification is strength in an economy. So I think it bodes well. I got a good sense that, commodity prices is affecting some sectors, but overall there seems to be lots of work and lots of opportunity, and everybody's predicting growth. Everyone said we're going to need more port facilities, we're going to need new mines because the world's going to need new mines and new resources. Hydro's expanding like crazy and renewing their infrastructure. So what I heard is there's going to be growth. It's just how quickly and how long it's going to be. When we talk publicly, we really never use the word trades anymore. We use the word careers in construction. You may start with the trade, but it can take you anywhere. You may stay in a trade for the rest of your life, because you enjoy it and it's very rewarding financially and personally. But it could take you in a million other directions. You can become a business development guy for a big construction company or a big development company because you have expertise about what construction means. So it's a springboard to any kind of career. And frankly, young people and their parents, who are very influential, aren't really looking for jobs. They are looking for careers for for themselves and for their children. So we got to talk about careers, and not careers in trades, careers as a starting point could be the end, but careers overall, where it can all go. And I think if we stop using the word trades and start using careers, we'll be able to attract young people sooner. Stay tuned. We have a lot of things planned. I think as I said in our introduction, we're focusing more on member services than we did before. We still do a lot of advocacy and a lot of training. We're the single largest register of apprentices, and we expect that to continue. But we're working on a few initiatives that I think our members will find very useful, help with their business, help their business grow, and help solidify ICBA's position in British Columbia.